Hi, everybody. I'm sorry I did this twice because I just couldn't figure out if I should turn it sideways or not. So anyway, hi, everybody, and welcome to our Facebook Live tonight. I hope that you can hear me okay. And it's my pleasure tonight to share with you, and I'm really excited to share on today's Facebook Live because I'm sharing from my nursing perspective. And it's just the advantages of dreaming again, because with Arbonne, you know, the sky's the limit. And I just want to welcome you. And if you're listening to the live recording, let me know that. If you're listening to the replay, let me know that. And I'd love to hear where you're coming from, because we're all over the world, and it's just fun to see where people are plugging in from. So comment below if you're on the live or the replay and where you're from. And so I just want to start out with a little bit about me. And my name is Priemer, and I'm a National Vice President and Independent Consultant with Arbonne. And this month is my 24-year anniversary with Arbonne. And I mention that because it's just shocking how time just flies. And I had left my nursing career. I left a position with ICU, and that's where I started right out of university, is in the intensive care. And I left to teach clinical studies at a college and to work in home health care administration. And so during my 60 plus hours a week, and hi everybody, welcome, that I just, you know, I was just busy. I lived alone. I just didn't have a whole lot of social life. And my best friend referred me from high school, referred me to a consultant who came by to share Arbonne. And so immediately I liked the products, and I gave that consultant 9 referrals, and I quickly said no to the business. And the thing is, even though I liked the products, I said no to the business because I knew absolutely nothing about the industry of network marketing. I knew absolutely nothing about any of it. And so out of my ignorance, I said no. And so actually, segue, 2 years later, I was invited to an overview, a business overview with another company. And at that overview, I just saw so many nurses and so many people. They were just interested in retirement planning and different things that they would do with the extra money that they were earning. And I thought, I think it's pretty cool that you can shop from your own store, and that you can you know, leverage your time by working with groups of people. And so that just really thrilled me. So I went home, I called my sister, and I said, hey, do you think I should do this? And she said, no, Karen, you should do Arbonne. And I'm like, really, Arbonne? So I did. I went to that overview, and I ended up signing up right away that night, and I jumped in with both feet. And I did that for a couple reasons. One, when the lady said at that meeting, so if you keep doing what you're doing, where are you going to be in 5 years from now? And I thought, wow, I don't have a clue where I'm going to be in 5 years from now. I don't even know what I want to do from 5 years from now. I just knew I was like living day to day, just going along, you know, with the motions. And then I learned from the Arbonne folks that in 26 seconds, what you put on your skin affects all your vital organs. And I thought, you know what? I have to tell everybody about that. You know, I just thought, I just have to tell everybody. And the funny thing is, I always tell people, I joined nursing for the stability of a good paycheck, and I joined Arbonne to make a difference in other people's lives and let them know that they could be healthier by switching their brand. And so because I knew nothing about being an entrepreneur, I turned my car into a rolling university. I ended up exceeding my nursing income in a short amount of time. And, you know, I just really built my business in the nooks and crannies. Like, you know, I focused on, like, after dinner, a couple hours a night, making phone calls, setting up appointments. And I ended up earning a 7-day Caribbean cruise. And on that cruise, it was for me and my husband. And on that cruise, I decided to jump in all the way. And within a few months, I replaced my nursing administrative salary, and I earned the Arbonne Mercedes. And I want to ask you a question, and I'm asking you this because this happened to me. If the main income earner in your family lost their job, how long would your savings last? And I just know that a lot of people don't prepare for impact, and statistics show that impact happens to almost all of us. And I, you know, so what happened for us is that, you know, my husband's 100-year-old company closed, and his income just simply stopped. His income stopped, and we had just bought a new house. We had just we had not sold, we got all new furniture for the new house, and we didn't sell our old house. And of course, he's out of a job. And so and I'll never forget the day he called me. He called me and he goes, Karen, it closed. And I go, oh, but I just got my paycheck. And he goes, well, how much is it? And I told him, and he's like, oh, thank God, we don't have to worry. And I just thought that was the biggest blessing that this company gave me at that moment. And I just I don't know, I just have to share that with everybody, because being blessed by an Arbonne income for the months and years to follow has just been amazing. Just for fun, put an emoticon that describes what dream that you'd like to achieve, with either more time or more money. Yeah. Okay, so most of us have been not taught, I mentioned, about entrepreneurship. We're taught to go to school, we're taught to get good grades, we're taught to get a job in our chosen field. But today's economy is changing, and like 37% of graduates aren't able to get jobs in their chosen field. And that's a big deal, I think. Like network marketing is an opportunity for ordinary people to venture into entrepreneurship. And I know that we have more millennials in college and just out of college that are building massive incomes with this business today than ever before. And I just think that's amazing. I just think it's so great. So, like I mentioned, network marketing is an opportunity for ordinary people to venture into entrepreneurship, because the parent company like Arbonne, they do all the heavy lifting. They do the product research, they do the developing in the warehouse and the trucking, and they pay for IT and our websites, and all we do is use products, fall in love with them, share them, and tell other people about it. So, and I wanted to just spend some time sharing that network marketing offers an asset income. And really, this is the key to building wealth. And just in case you think this little side hustle of network marketing is a small thing, I want to share these fun statistics with you. So the NFL, it's a big thing, right? It's a $14 billion annual revenue industry. So that's a pretty big business, right? And then, the music industry, 16 billion globally. The movie industry is like 41 billion globally. And guess what? The network marketing profession is 183 billion globally. Wow, I know. So we're part of that, and that's amazing. So whatever you're thinking, you might be thinking, well, that is amazing. I would have never guessed that. And you're probably thinking, well, then what's possible for me? What kind of income can I make in that kind of business? And really, there is no glass ceiling. The sky is the limit. Arbonne has an extremely generous compensation plan. And you can move up. I love the structure because it's just like 4. You only have to do like 4 things. And so, like I said, it's a generous compensation plan. And all we do is increase the number of consumers and business partners that we have in our organization by sharing these amazing products. And I don't know if you've tried these products yet, but I know you will. So I think you're going to love them, because I think everybody does. And a couple unique benefits I'd like to point out is, in our compensation plan, is the first level of management. It pays around $200 to $1,000 a month. But that can be a car payment, a mortgage payment, extra groceries, travel for your family that you weren't able to do before. And then the second level is really so interesting. We call it area, and you earn an extra $1,000 to $4,000, and you can replace incomes with that. And that business becomes willable. It's a willable asset. And many people just replace their salaries working. If they're working 50, 60 hours a week, they can still have a great income and that their family's comfortable with, but now they're working around their own priorities, which is awesome. So the next level is region and nation. You get $800 or $1,000 for a Mercedes-Benz allowance, and that's great. And so that's another ability. Like, most people can replace a corporate position at that level. So the income is an average of $4,000 to $15,000 monthly. And the next level of national vice president, the average income is $21,000 a year. And several men and women in Arbonne are earning 7-figure incomes working part-time. And the beauty is, at Nation, you get that income, and you can get that income by being a surgeon or a doctor or a high-level attorney, but you get the lifestyle with it. And so that time is just so valuable. Our former president used to say, how do you spell love? Time, and so being able to have that quality time to spend doing your priorities around your family's priorities, around charitable causes priorities, just whatever you want to do, or maybe your other side hustle or another side gig. So let's talk more about Arbonne, about what they can do in the marketplace, because they're very unique. Arbonne isn't like a job. Anyone can get a job, anyone can clock in and make extra money, but in Arbonne, you're building that asset income. And, so many wealth books, they just recommend that we have several avenues of creating wealth, right? Several income streams. And in fact, let me read this. Forbes magazine said that there's no downside to a side hustle. There's only benefits to building more than one source of income. A side hustle is the new job security. And I thought, wow, we actually had a vice president in our company that passed away suddenly, and her daughter was willed her business. And so now her daughter's earning an extra $4,000 to $10,000 monthly, and she can even will that down to her family. So that's just so cool. And does your job offer you a willable income stream? I don't know, but mine didn't. I always made fun of nursing because, well, frankly, I think the best gift I ever got was a turkey. And I gave it to my girlfriend, who cooked it, ate it, and got food poisoning. And not that that's funny, but it's just like Arbonne is so generous, and they do so many amazing things, like take us to Maui every year, and give us the car award balance or car award income, and just gifts on our birthdays, and flowers, and Thanksgiving, and Christmas holiday, and it goes on and on. It's just amazing. But another thing that really kind of thrilled me about, doing this as a business is, have you ever thought about the fact that our healthcare system really doesn't care about our food, and our food industry really doesn't care about our health, and that people are getting sicker and sicker all the time? And that's where Arbonne can come in, because we can bridge the gap. Our mission in Arbonne is to educate on hidden toxins in personal care products, offering safer solutions for families. And I know that that's been a mission of mine to share for a long time, because when I started nursing, cancer rates were 1 in 30. Today, they're 1 in 2.5. It's just not okay with me. Not okay at all. And there's just so much that's happened in both of those industries that perpetuate it. So I love the fact that we can do that. And the other thing is, the cosmetic industry in America is not regulated at all. And everything we put on our skin, as I mentioned, absorbs into your bloodstream and affects your health faster than eating food. And again, that's why Arbonne makes sense to me, because we have a company that adheres to really high standards for safety. We educate on hidden toxins, and we offer detoxification solutions for people. We're a 38-year-old company, and so many times I hear, well, I want to do this new side gig. It's a brand new company, and it's ground floor. And I thought, well, that's great. But statistics show that most companies fail in their first 5 years. And in fact, only 50 companies have been in business as long as Arbonne has. So I don't know. And really, we have 1% brand recognition. So we still are a ground floor side gig. I love that. And so we're one of the, and we're so cutting edge. And I love this. I'm going to share a few things. Arbonne was the first company to expose that mineral oil is an inclusive, cheap filler ingredient used by most prestige companies. It just messes with our skin's aging and our respiration. You should just avoid that ingredient. And it has like 50 names, which means that they're trying to hide something, right? So we were the first company to never test on animals. And as an animal lover, that's really important to me. When there's no reason for it anymore, everything should be tested, right? So, and then we were the first company to offer pea protein. And I'll never forget telling my personal trainer about it. And, he's like, I don't think so. And I'm like, yeah, mark my words. And, so now Dr. Oz is like, pea protein. And, but it came from us. So, and also we have I mentioned that willable business, but I can't say enough about it because it's so unique in the industry. And, just having that legacy income that you can have forever for your family. It's just awesome. I don't know another career that offers it. I just really don't. So, and then home office, they're amazing. They have the nicest employees. They're always there for us, and we're so highly regarded in the industry. that, they do our research, our marketing, our product development, where we sit on the board of the Direct Selling Association. They do our flyers, our education. They make us really cool, beautiful photos and stock things and apps and I don't know. And we have distribution centers, so we don't have to stock and we don't have to deliver, which I also love that because I'm just not organized enough to do that. So the commodity of our business, is highly regarded, as I mentioned, and that's our flagship line is RE9, and vastly, increasingly, is our nutrition line. It's just has amazing sales. I think they're pretty equal in our in Arbonne's toolbox, just to have such amazing systems of products. And I want to talk a little bit more about that in a minute. But Arbonne is also the #1 global brand for healthy living inside and out, and that was 2017, so it's not like it's like new, So we have the largest vegan catalog in the world, and we have hundreds of products to choose from. We have healthy aging for women, for men, for millennials. We have baby lines, we have detox spa, we have the nutrition line, we have cosmetics, we have hair care. We have things that you use every day. This is not like, a wonder product or a one-time product. It's a consumable product. And even though, we talk a lot about, I'm reading Corey says we don't get turkeys anymore. It's so, I didn't know that, but that's too bad. Or maybe not. Anyway, even if you eat meat, that's fine. I'm not saying everyone needs to be a vegan, but please Google rendering plants, because you do not want these animals in your skincare products or your personal care products in any fashion, because you don't even know what they ate. They could be roadkill and diseased, and they just put it all in. So we just don't want to have anything to do with that. The European Union has banned like 1,400 chemicals. In America, we've banned 11, because you have to follow the money trail on that one. But in Arbonne, I love this. They've exceeded European Union standards, and they banned 2,000 known toxic ingredients in our personal care products. So our commitment to purity means that, I love this too, we screen every raw material for heavy metals, pesticides, arsenic, lead, GMO, gluten. Our standards are higher than USDA organic. And we have everything you want, including beneficial results and nothing that you don't want. Things like formaldehyde and chemical dyes and fragrances, those are big allergens. So think about your daily routine, because, I think we all, have variations of this. But when you woke up this morning, did you brush your teeth or take a shower and wash your hair and, shave, use body lotion, skincare, deodorant, put on mascara or lip balm, take vitamins, drink a protein shake, an energy drink? But whether you know it or not, you're already in somebody else's market share. So, I already had soap and lotion at my kitchen sink, but I bought it somewhere else. But now I'm buying personal care and wellness products from Arbonne, and the only difference is they have an Arbonne label on them, and our products are better. So when I learned about Arbonne, I just wanted to buy safer, higher-end products from my own Arbonne store and share that concept with other people. So these are just products that we use every day. And so it's the first thing we use in the morning. It's the last thing we use at night. So I think that's awesome. And every single product is consumable, which is the foundation for a smart business, don't you think? Yeah. So what we do is we educate people about being their own health advocates so that they can make better choices and with products that they're buying anyway. So, and did you know that the cosmetic industry in the United States isn't regulated at all? Like, everything that we put on our skin absorbs into our bloodstream, and it affects our health so quickly. And our health and healthy living boot camps, they just change lives tremendously, because we teach every day. You get a new piece of information. We teach people how to eliminate acidic, allergenic, and addictive foods, which takes the inflammation out of their body, which causes aging and other diseases. And what happens in this 30 days is people just learn what is sabotaging their health. They feel so much better. The toxins pour out, the weight falls off, and it's just a blessing to be able to share that. And it's just such a simple program that busy people can do. And I just want to live in a world where we share recipes and not diagnoses, because I've lost too many friends to these diseases going around lately. And it's just important. So, and the other thing that we teach people is to build a digital type franchise. So, just across the globe, you can build a team everywhere. And you can tap into the unlimited potential of network marketing through this time leveraging technology. So you can expand anywhere from your smartphone and anywhere that Arbonne is doing business. So, but the power of social marketing has changed our business so much. Because I've been around for a long time. I so wish when I was young we had the technology we had, because when I started we didn't even have email. Not that it matters, but it's for you today. But if someone in your organization knows somebody in one of the other countries that we're building in, like maybe you don't know anybody in Canada or UK or Poland or Taiwan or New Zealand or Australia or Canada. I can't remember if I said that one. But you may know people that do, and that's the beauty of and the power of social marketing. So we just live, through technology, and it's just so much easier. So if you have a smart device, you can build this business wherever you are, and anywhere Arbonne's doing business, you're able to do business. So, and if someone in your organization is in those other countries, now you can travel to these other countries, and it's a tax write-off. So that's fun too. And I don't know if you had fears or hesitations like I did, because I did, I said no for 2 years. But the number one objection is I don't have enough time. And I felt the same way, but I found that people don't have time to do things that they don't really want to do. But you make time to do things that you really want to do. So I don't know anyone that has a load of free time, but we can all find to do something worthwhile. And so if you're going through your busy life, can you tell one person a day about Arbonne? You use the products and tell one person a day. And then if you have 10 hours a week, that's, the standard average for working in our industry. Many people surf Facebook and watch TV for 10 hours a week, So simply weaving connection time into the nooks and crannies can create momentum in your business. And if you gave me 10 hours a week for 2 years, and I paid you $50,000 a year for the rest of your life, would you do that? Because that's regional vice president, and you can do that. So another objection I hear sometimes is I don't have the money. Well, that just means that you don't care about the products, and that's okay. But if you really don't have the money and you want to get started, we can help you, and then you'll never have to say that again. And then sometimes people say, I don't know enough people. Well, you know what? That was totally me, because it's hard to go back there, but I was pretty geeky back then, and I really didn't know a lot of people, and no one in my family or in my immediate work environment joined my business. But today, it was funny because I discovered that in your phone, if you hit the pound sign in your contacts, it shows how many contacts you have. And today I have 2,400. So I know a whole lot more people now, which is amazing. So it builds and it grows. And then lastly, a lot of people say, I'm not a salesperson. Well, you know what? We don't want you to be a salesperson. We want you to be a good person. And if you're on this, I'm guessing that the person that invited you thinks very highly of you, and they know that this would be a great fit for you. So, but that was me. I was a little prideful, and I said, no, I can't do that. But, and I realized nobody was helping me with my retirement, and people don't really care about what they're not really thinking about you anyway. So we might be thinking, well, what do they think? But nobody's really thinking about it. So I just say, let all that go and dream big. So what would your life be like? Because of the, like today you have the life because of the choices you made before. But what would you like your life to look like in 5 years from now? So ask yourself, like I did, what if it does work and I get to build my dream? So if you're an active consultant and you're on here, would you just please comment what you love about your Arbonne business? That's great. And this is just, I want to share where you get to decide where you want your Arbonne adventure to be. So you can be an Arbonne ambassador and share the brand by hosting an event. You can be a retail client, and you can shop online at catalog prices. Our most popular is, though, you can be a preferred client, and for $29 you can join Arbonne, shop at 20 to 40% off. You get a discount on all your products, and you can shop anytime you want. There's no minimums or quotas for you and your family. And then you can also be, like me, a consultant and save 35 to 50% on your products and participate in our generous compensation program. And this gives you access to the back office and the infrastructure, and Arbonne gives you the website, and they'll even mail you sample packs and catalogs, and then you get to share it with your network. So please let the consultant who invited you that know that you plugged in, and let them know what your aha was. Let them know what your takeaway is. And I really want to thank you for coming in tonight and listening. Goodbye.